From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now,
we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, first pitch coming up. And getting to start, Quinn Priester. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off. He was late. There's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Arias stands in. And that one is inside. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Batting third.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. And Manny gets a piece. Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him. And there's two away.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made it look. That was just nasty.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Arias off of first with two away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's too low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ortiz. He's got it, and that is that. One left for San Diego. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field, getting the nod in this one, Dylan Cease.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Digging in, Andrew Monasterio. There's a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. And here it comes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Jackson Chourio at the plate now. That's ball one. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Popped up. Iglesias puts it away. 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Christian.
2 down, base is empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis snags it. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Priester back to work. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Take your base.
So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Lockridge. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strike.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Daz Cameron.
Daz Cameron at the plate. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a ground ball. Hoops it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Man at first with 1 gone. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Cameron at first, 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eric Haas now at the plate. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. This is Bryce Terang. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Maldonado.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Arias batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't score it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cease picks over Monasterio. Back in on a dive. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Out in front and foul to the left side. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Flied to right his first time. That's outside. Ball 1. Chourio leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Grounded out his first time. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill sizes this one up. He's got it, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, here's Machado.
Baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one the other way. Over to first. Yep, Machado out of the play.
The center fielder, number 3.
So
Jackson
now it's the 4-hole hitter,
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill. He popped out his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike at the knees. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe at the plate. It's 1-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Padres with a run-scoring double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, now the left fielder, Daz Cameron.
Daz Cameron.
That is upstairs for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. High fly ball out to center field. Merrill hauls it in, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick struck out looking at his first at bat. And a breaking ball misses outside. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Breaking ball inside. And the count's even at 2. Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis under this one. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joseph.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. RBI single his last time up. Up and in, 1-0. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The wind to kick the 2-0. Slider for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That misses. Now 3-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a speed threat. Brandon Lockridge. Priester back to work. Bouncer to Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Grounded out his first time up. And takes low for ball one. That one missing inside. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball three. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it's gone. His 14th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Line drive and lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Machado up for the third time and takes ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. DL Hall up and loosening in the pen. Number 39 getting cranked up as well. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. A Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five. Eric Haas. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Everything came together
Now
for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Terang over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson
Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one.
Okay.
Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Padres 3 and the Brewers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, D.L. Hall.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off. Hall measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Sheets having a lot more success on the road this season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig preparing to come on if needed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner in second, nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Gets a piece. and stays alive. The other way, and that's a base hit. Merrill around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 4-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Jose Iglesias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nobody out, runner at first. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Freeland racing over to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is downstairs. Now a check swing, but he held up. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Haas makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fought off foul. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Sheets leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Left field, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Sheets around third. Relay throw home. He beats it safe. And they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a high chopper. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
And here is Hoskins. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. The Padres leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Merrill right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Daz.
2 out, space is empty.
Cameron.
Daz Cameron getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lockridge makes the play, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers 1. Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The batter, number 4,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Arias.
1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers 1.
Now pitching for
So the
San
Padres
Diego,
with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Reynolds.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland.
The right fielder.
The Brewers
Sal
in striking distance,
Freeland.
but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
In the air out to center. Iglesias on the move. Can't get to it. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 3.
Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph
up now for the Brewers.
Ortiz.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
This one in the air. A rise. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 13, Eric Haas.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Eric Haas. There's a strike. Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 66. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Kolek getting loose as well. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce
Terang up now for the Brewers. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back,
now
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared Koenig.
Number 47.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And there's the automatic. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Get out of town. He nails one out to right. It's 6-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hit just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
1 out, base is empty. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That's ripped, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch misses. Foul ball there. One now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Iglesias leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw into third, the tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres. That one well upstairs, and it's 1-0. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
Reynolds back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Iglesias fires over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The center fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Next to hit, Jackson Chorio. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one up and in. Look out.
Nope. Ball 2.
One down, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. Yelich, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And delivers outside. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That ball's carrying. Say goodbye to that one. His second home run of the series. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Sean Reynolds is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Jeremiah Estrada comes on now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Base is empty, 1 away. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the closer, is getting loose.
The left fielder, number 20, Daz.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Daz Cameron. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that misses. And a count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the dirt to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. So right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Pitching for
We're back.
Brewers.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 39.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that
1
time.
ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's inside.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Maldonado gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Rob Zastryzny, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Anderson also throwing.
Two and one.
Squirts away a little bit. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a soft liner. And that's a fair ball. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now Machado up here. First pitch just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Towards first. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 6 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
The right fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there at the knees, 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Left field, Lockridge sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 3, Shortstop.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Suarez, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Check swing called strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the catcher, Eric.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Eric Haas. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just missing there. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
Up next for the Brewers.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And ball 1. Suarez is just 1 strike away. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.